Maya hielt das Kaninchen in ihrem Schlafzimmer.
Maya kept the rabbit in her bedroom. Maya kept the rabbit in her bedroom.
Hast du das Geräusch gehört?
Did you hear the noise? Did you hear the noise?
Die Gäste kamen um 8:45 an.
The guests arrived at 9:15. The guests arrived at 9:15.
Bruces Wochentage sind nicht langweilig.
Bruce's weekdays aren't boring. Bruce's weekdays aren't boring.
Die Eltern schauen sich die Nachrichten an.
The parents are watching the news. The parents are watching the news.
Menschen halten oft Haustiere.
People often keep domestic animals. People often keep domestic animals.
Wo ist der Toaster?
Where's the toaster? Where's the toaster?
Sie haben diesen Palast letztes Jahr gebaut.
They built that palace last year. They built that palace last year.
Am Heiligabend.
On Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve.
Gegenüber dem Zeitungshändler.
Opposite the newsagent. Opposite the newsagent.
Sie fühlte sich einsam.
She felt lonely. She felt lonely.
Sie zeigten uns ihren Tannenbaum.
They showed us their pine tree. They showed us their pine tree.
Ich habe einen neuen Wecker bekommen.
I got a new alarm clock. I got a new alarm clock.
Der Mechaniker war immer sehr freundlich.
The mechanic was always very friendly. The mechanic was always very friendly.
Sei vorsichtig.
Be careful. Be careful.
Die Straßen sind vereist.
The roads are icy. The roads are icy.
Sind diese karierten Shorts neu?
Are these checkered shorts new? Are these checkered shorts new?
Die Luft ist trocken.
The air is dry. The air is dry.
Eva mag keine bunten Nägel.
Eve doesn't like colorful nails. Eve doesn't like colorful nails.
Die Hähnchenflügel sind nicht da.
The chicken wings aren't there. The chicken wings aren't there.
Er schwimmt langsamer als Lee.
He is swimming slower than Lee. He is swimming slower than Lee.
Wir sind in der Halle.
We are in the hall. We are in the hall.
Ich bin morgens nie hungrig.
I am never hungry in the morning. I am never hungry in the morning.
Freitags ist Luke immer fröhlich.
Luke is always cheerful on Fridays. Luke is always cheerful on Fridays.
Wie war der Pflaumenkuchen?
What was the plum cake like? What was the plum cake like?
Das interessanteste Thema.
The most interesting topic. The most interesting topic.
Das kleine Kind ist durstig.
The little child is thirsty. The little child is thirsty.
Wer ist dein Zahnarzt?
Who is your dentist? Who is your dentist?
Julia spielt mit ihren Spielsachen.
Julia is playing with her toys. Julia is playing with her toys.
In der Nähe des Zauns.
Near the fence. Near the fence.
Es sind nur 74 Euro.
It's only 74 euros. It's only 74 euros.
Hat sie im Hotel übernachtet?
Did she stay at the hotel? Did she stay at the hotel?
Mathematik ist nicht einfach.
Mathematics isn't simple. Mathematics isn't simple.
Kannst du die Kürbisse zählen?
Can you count the pumpkins? Can you count the pumpkins?
Es ist zu weit.
It's too far. It's too far.
Herr Braun ist ein fleißiger Mann.
Mr. Brown is a hardworking man. Mr. Brown is a hardworking man.
Der letzte Satz.
The last sentence. The last sentence.
Interessieren Sie sich für Delfine?
Are you interested in dolphins? Are you interested in dolphins?
Vincent ist gerade im Ausland.
Vincent is abroad now. Vincent is abroad now.
Ich konnte die Hotdogs nicht einpacken.
I couldn't pack the hot dogs. I couldn't pack the hot dogs.
Biegen Sie rechts ab.
Turn right. Turn right.
Am Kreis.
At the circle. At the circle.
Ein kostenloses Flugticket.
A free plane ticket. A free plane ticket.
Verschiedene Dinge.
Different things. Different things.
Nach Indien.
To India. To India.
Ist dein Wintermantel sauber?
Is your winter coat clean? Is your winter coat clean?
Wale sind enorm.
Whales are enormous. Whales are enormous.
Rory fand ihr Kaugummi.
Rory found her chewing gum. Rory found her chewing gum.
Bist du jünger als Tracy?
Are you younger than Tracy? Are you younger than Tracy?
Ich bin kein Wachmann.
I am not a security guard. I am not a security guard.
In den Niederlanden.
In the Netherlands. In the Netherlands.
Leo brachte mir rosa Tulpen.
Leo brought me pink tulips. Leo brought me pink tulips.
Die Waldens zogen nach Dänemark.
The Waldens moved to Denmark. The Waldens moved to Denmark.
Die Arbeit einer Empfangsdame ist aufregend.
A receptionist's job is exciting. A receptionist's job is exciting.
Ich komme aus einem kleinen Dorf.
I come from a small village. I come from a small village.
Sind Sie 80 Jahre alt, Herr Taylor?
Are you 80 years old, Mr. Taylor? Are you 80 years old, Mr. Taylor?
Die Kinder spielen Tischtennis.
The kids are playing table tennis. The kids are playing table tennis.
Können wir uns eine Komödie ansehen?
Can we watch a comedy? Can we watch a comedy?
Amerikanische Filmregisseure.
American film directors. American film directors.
Hat Scott eine Bronzemedaille bekommen?
Did Scott get a bronze medal? Did Scott get a bronze medal?
Brooks Vater ist ein Pilot.
Brooks' dad is a pilot. Brooks' dad is a pilot.
Ich habe eine Erkältung.
I've got a cold. I've got a cold.
Die Kindergärtnerin ist Türkin.
The kindergarten teacher is Turkish. The kindergarten teacher is Turkish.
Mein Onkel segelt gerne.
My uncle enjoys sailing. My uncle enjoys sailing.
Daisy trank ihre Kokosmilch.
Daisy drank her coconut milk. Daisy drank her coconut milk.
Ich mag Honigmelone sehr.
I like cantaloupe very much. I like cantaloupe very much.
Nur selten.
Only rarely. Only rarely.
Die Krone ist auf dem Kopf des Königs.
The crown is on the king's head. The crown is on the king's head.
Neben der Kamera.
Next to the camera. Next to the camera.
Hast du einen Radiergummi?
Do you have an eraser? Do you have an eraser?
Ich kann eine Eidechse sehen.
I can see a lizard. I can see a lizard.
In meiner Freizeit.
In my free time. In my free time.
Ich habe mit ihm geredet.
I talked to him. I talked to him.
Im Eimer.
In the bucket. In the bucket.
Kannst du French Toast machen?
Can you make French toast? Can you make French toast?
Am 21. November.
On November 21st. On November 21st.
Laura ging nicht zur Beerdigung.
Laura didn't go to the funeral. Laura didn't go to the funeral.
Jetzt ist es kühl.
It's cool now. It's cool now.
Eine Einkaufsliste ist nützlich.
A shopping list is useful. A shopping list is useful.
Ich kann das Rohr reparieren.
I can fix the pipe. I can fix the pipe.
Der Aufzug ist nicht voll.
The elevator isn't full. The elevator isn't full.
Der Friedhof ist immer geöffnet.
The cemetery is always open. The cemetery is always open.
Ihr Ehering ist wunderschön.
Her wedding ring is gorgeous. Her wedding ring is gorgeous.
Was ist im Kühlschrank?
What is in the fridge? What is in the fridge?
Angela ist ernster als Gabriel.
Angela is more serious than Gabriel. Angela is more serious than Gabriel.
Vor einem Monat.
A month ago. A month ago.
Ich wähle die Kiwi aus.
I choose the kiwi. I choose the kiwi.
Sie verlor ihren Blumenstrauß.
She lost her flower bouquet. She lost her flower bouquet.
Sind das Baumwollsocken?
Are those cotton socks? Are those cotton socks?
Auf dem Balkon.
On the balcony. On the balcony.
Ich nehme Privatunterricht.
I take private lessons. I take private lessons.
Vielen Dank.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Gregs Helm war lose.
Greg's helmet was loose. Greg's helmet was loose.
Mein Physiklehrer ist eine strenge Person.
My physics teacher is a strict person. My physics teacher is a strict person.
Wie viele Eisbären gibt es im Zoo?
How many polar bears are there in the zoo? How many polar bears are there in the zoo?
Der Spargel ist grün oder weiß.
The asparagus is green or white. The asparagus is green or white.
Krokodile haben lange Schwänze.
Crocodiles have long tails. Crocodiles have long tails.
Die Königin hat große Macht.
The queen has great power. The queen has great power.
Ich habe mir am Mittwoch das Bein gebrochen.
I broke my leg on Wednesday. I broke my leg on Wednesday.
Gebratenes Fleisch mit Brokkoli.
Fried meat with broccoli. Fried meat with broccoli.
Der friedlichste Ort.
The most peaceful place. The most peaceful place.
Senfkörner sind winzig.
Mustard seeds are tiny. Mustard seeds are tiny.
Öfter.
More often. More often.
Warum lacht Antonia?
Why is Antonia laughing? Why is Antonia laughing?
Ich werde ein Feuerwehrmann werden.
I'm going to be a fireman. I'm going to be a fireman.
Mein Kalender ist immer in meiner Handtasche.
My calendar is always in my handbag. My calendar is always in my handbag.
Ein getupfter Pullover.
A spotted sweater. A spotted sweater.
Die britische Flagge ist blau, weiß und rot.
The British flag is blue, white, and red. The British flag is blue, white, and red.
Viele Männer benutzen täglich ihr Rasierer.
A lot of men use their razor daily. A lot of men use their razor daily.
Wann hat er die Hochschule abgeschlossen?
When did he finish college? When did he finish college?
Zwei Esel wurden am Sonntag geboren.
2 donkeys were born on Sunday. Two donkeys were born on Sunday.
Hunter trinkt mit einem Strohhalm.
Hunter drinks with a straw. Hunter drinks with a straw.
Cola ist kohlensäurehaltig.
Coke is fizzy. Coke is fizzy.
Aus Sydney.
From Sydney. From Sydney.
Wie viele Cappuccinos willst du?
How many cappuccinos do you want? How many cappuccinos do you want?
Auf dem Dach.
On the roof. On the roof.
Der Weihnachtsmann bringt die Geschenke.
Santa Claus brings the presents. Santa Claus brings the presents.
Sie haben den Brief nicht verschickt.
They didn't mail the letter. They didn't mail the letter.
Meine gelben Sandalen sind eng.
My yellow sandals are tight. My yellow sandals are tight.
Haben wir Hundefutter zu Hause?
Do we have dog food at home? Do we have dog food at home?
Tyler übt nicht.
Tyler isn't practicing. Tyler isn't practicing.
Du bist ein Engel.
You are an angel. You are an angel.
Essig ist sauer.
Vinegar is sour. Vinegar is sour.
Das Baby hat winzige, rosa Zehen.
The baby has tiny, pink toes. The baby has tiny, pink toes.
Sehr gut, danke.
Very well, thanks. Very well, thanks.
Jordans linker Fuß.
Jordan's left foot. Jordan's left foot.
Sawyers Finger.
Sawyer's fingers. Sawyer's fingers.
Zweihundert Kilogramm.
200 kilograms. 200 kilograms.
Wie lautet dein Spitzname?
What is your nickname? What is your nickname?
Unsere Adresse ist 12 Washington Road.
Our address is 12 Washington Road. Our address is 12 Washington Road.
Ich kann dich nach Hause bringen.
I can take you home. I can take you home.
Japanische Züge sind die schnellsten.
Japanese trains are the fastest. Japanese trains are the fastest.
Charlie zog seine Schuhe nicht aus.
Charlie didn't take off his shoes. Charlie didn't take off his shoes.
Das scharfe Messer des Küchenchefs.
The chef's sharp knife. The chef's sharp knife.
Das Brot kostet 2 Pfund.
The bread costs 2 pounds. The bread costs 2 pounds.
Sie ist eine gute Hausfrau.
She is a good housewife. She is a good housewife.
Felix hat keine schlechten Zähne.
Felix doesn't have bad teeth. Felix doesn't have bad teeth.
Sie sind stärker als ich.
They are stronger than I am. They are stronger than I am.
Ich brauche ein bisschen Zeit.
I need some time. I need some time.
Harry und Meghan waren 2014 noch kein Paar.
Harry and Meghan weren't a couple in 2014. Harry and Meghan weren't a couple in 2014.
Einen Augenblick.
Just a moment. Just a moment.
Tante Alice macht Kohlsuppe.
Aunt Alice is making cabbage soup. Aunt Alice is making cabbage soup.
Wir konnten keine Süßigkeiten kaufen.
We couldn't buy candies. We couldn't buy candies.
Eulen schlafen nachts nie.
Owls never sleep at night. Owls never sleep at night.
Sie lügt nicht.
She doesn't lie. She doesn't lie.
Beim Gemüsehändler.
At the greengrocer's. At the greengrocer's.
Sie liegen nicht auf der Couch.
They aren't lying on the couch. They aren't lying on the couch.
Die Mäuse starben, weil sie sehr alt waren.
The mice died because they were very old. The mice died because they were very old.
Kannst du es mir zeigen?
Can you show me? Can you show me?
Im Spiegel.
In the mirror. In the mirror.
Wir haben sie auf der Straße gesehen.
We saw them in the street. We saw them in the street.
Am Computer.
On the computer. On the computer.
Die Gans schwimmt im See.
The goose is swimming in the lake. The goose is swimming in the lake.
Die Kellnerin bringt unsere Getränke.
The waitress is bringing our drinks. The waitress is bringing our drinks.
Warum kannst du nicht warten?
Why can't you wait? Why can't you wait?
Wir backen am Wochenende Pizza.
We are baking pizza at the weekend. We are baking pizza at the weekend.
Es gibt eine kleine Kapelle im Dorf.
There is a small chapel in the village. There is a small chapel in the village.
Rotwein oder Weißwein?
Red or white wine? Red or white wine?
Sie haben sich verlobt.
They got engaged. They got engaged.
Die schöne Braut und der hübsche Bräutigam.
The beautiful bride and the handsome bridegroom. The beautiful bride and the handsome bridegroom.
Wir trinken Kaffee in einem Café.
We are drinking coffee in a cafe. We are drinking coffee in a cafe.
Ich schrieb ihm eine Nachricht.
I wrote him a message. I wrote him a message.
Die Jungs laufen gerade im Central Park.
The boys are running in Central Park now. The boys are running in Central Park now.
Die Leute rannten zum Lastwagen.
The people ran to the truck. The people ran to the truck.
Er trifft keine Ausländer.
He doesn't meet foreigners. He doesn't meet foreigners.
In Peking weht ein starker Wind.
There is a strong wind in Beijing. There is a strong wind in Beijing.
Das Wetter ist mild.
The weather is mild. The weather is mild.
Wer ist diese Frau?
Who is that woman? Who is that woman?
Neben mir.
Next to me. Next to me.
Der Hirsch hat die Karotte gestohlen.
The deer stole the carrot. The deer stole the carrot.
Mein Urgroßvater ist kahl.
My great-grandfather is bald. My great-grandfather is bald.
Der Patient war nie allein.
The patient was never alone. The patient was never alone.
Ich kann es nicht sehen.
I can't see it. I can't see it.
In Afrika gibt es viele Palmen.
There are many palm trees in Africa. There are many palm trees in Africa.
Hast du die Schlüssel gefunden?
Did you find the keys? Did you find the keys?
Ich habe Ihnen frische Brötchen geschickt.
I sent them fresh rolls. I sent them fresh rolls.
Kannst du das Glas halten?
Can you hold the glass? Can you hold the glass?
Das Baby konnte den Schalter nicht berühren.
The baby couldn't touch the switch. The baby couldn't touch the switch.
Circa 5000 Meter.
5,000 yards. 5,000 yards.
Ihr Mann arbeitet im Moment nicht.
Her husband isn't working at the moment. Her husband isn't working at the moment.
Von zu Hause zum Flughafen.
From home to the airport. From home to the airport.
Bis später.
See you later. See you later.
Ich lege mich nach der Arbeit immer hin.
I always lie down after work. I always lie down after work.
Seine Eltern brachten ihn ins Kino.
His parents took him to the movies. His parents took him to the movies.
Vor uns.
In front of us. In front of us.
Sie ging am Dienstag einkaufen.
She went shopping on Tuesday. She went shopping on Tuesday.
Monster sind sehr hässlich.
Monsters are very ugly. Monsters are very ugly.
Patrick hat das Rezept geändert.
Patrick changed the recipe. Patrick changed the recipe.
Auf seinem Gesicht.
On his face. On his face.
Ein bisschen unfreundlich.
A little bit unfriendly. A little bit unfriendly.
Ryan ist verliebt.
Ryan is in love. Ryan is in love.
Ich gehe mit Emily spazieren.
I am walking with Emily. I am walking with Emily.
An deinem Arbeitsplatz.
At your workplace. At your workplace.
Ich gehe um 11 von zu Hause weg.
I leave home at 11. I leave home at 11.
Bist du im Internet?
Are you on the internet? Are you on the internet?
Das Meerschweinchen drehte sich um.
The guinea pig turned around. The guinea pig turned around.
Ich beende meine Arbeit um 5:30.
I finish work at 5:30. I finish work at 5:30.
Ich gehe zum Englischunterricht.
I go to English classes. I go to English classes.
Der Hausmeister putzte die Fenster.
The janitor cleaned the windows. The janitor cleaned the windows.
Die Frauen unterhalten sich im Wohnzimmer.
The women are talking in the living room. The women are talking in the living room.
Um das Gebäude herum.
Around the building. Around the building.
Steve ist ein guter Handballspieler.
Steve is a good handball player. Steve is a good handball player.
Gehst du zum Konzert?
Are you going to the concert? Are you going to the concert?
Bis Mittag.
Until noon. Until noon.
Du bist nicht fett.
You aren't fat. You aren't fat.
Zum Restaurant.
To the restaurant. To the restaurant.
Es ist keine schwere Krankheit.
It's not a serious illness. It's not a serious illness.
Biegen Sie bei der Polizeistation links ab.
Turn left at the police station. Turn left at the police station.
Die Bäckerei befindet sich gegenüber der Mittelschule.
The bakery is opposite the high school. The bakery is opposite the high school.
Spielen die Mädchen mit den Puppen?
Are the girls playing with the dolls? Are the girls playing with the dolls?
Ältere Menschen haben graue Haare.
Elderly people have gray hair. Elderly people have gray hair.
Auf dem Markt.
In the market. In the market.
Ich rufe meinen Freund jeden Tag an.
I call my friend every day. I call my friend every day.
Wo sind deine neuen Kissen?
Where are your new pillows? Where are your new pillows?
Gegen 12 Uhr.
Around 12 o'clock. Around 12 o'clock.
Dein Hut ist hinter dem Stuhl.
Your hat is behind the chair. Your hat is behind the chair.
Das Öl ist in der Speisekammer.
The oil is in the pantry. The oil is in the pantry.
Sie gibt immer Petersilie in die Hühnersuppe.
She always puts parsley in the chicken soup. She always puts parsley in the chicken soup.
Ich spiele selten Golf.
I rarely play golf. I rarely play golf.
Ich nahm die Katze mit raus.
I took the cat out. I took the cat out.
Ich konnte die Eier nicht hereinbringen.
I couldn't bring in the eggs. I couldn't bring in the eggs.
Das Abendessen ist fertig.
The dinner is ready. The dinner is ready.
Was arbeitest du?
What do you do? What do you do?
Brownie mit Marmelade.
Brownie with marmalade. Brownie with marmalade.
Sie möchte nicht nach draußen gehen.
She wouldn't like to go outside. She wouldn't like to go outside.
Sie will drinnen bleiben.
She wants to stay inside. She wants to stay inside.
Mein Cousin spricht mit Curtis.
My cousin is talking to Curtis. My cousin is talking to Curtis.
Heute gibt es Bohnensalat zum Frühstück.
The breakfast is bean salad today. The breakfast is bean salad today.
Erdbeerjoghurt ist besser als Himbeerjoghurt.
Strawberry yogurt is better than raspberry yogurt. Strawberry yogurt is better than raspberry yogurt.
Ich habe Jerry in Dublin getroffen.
I met Jerry in Dublin. I met Jerry in Dublin.
Joyce vergisst manchmal ihre Hausaufgaben.
Joyce sometimes forgets her homework. Joyce sometimes forgets her homework.
Mein Knie tut weh.
My knee hurts. My knee hurts.
Es sind 48 Orangen im Korb.
There are 48 oranges in the basket. There are 48 oranges in the basket.
Wir essen Rührei mit einer Gabel.
We eat scrambled eggs with a fork. We eat scrambled eggs with a fork.
Die Arbeiter haben die Kartoffel nicht gegessen.
The workers didn't eat the potato. The workers didn't eat the potato.
Warst du letzte Nacht zu Hause?
Were you at home last night? Were you at home last night?
Ihre Arbeitsmappe ist auf dem Tisch.
Their workbook is on the table. Their workbook is on the table.
Welches ist Ihr Handy?
Which is her cell phone? Which is her cell phone?
Wir möchten im Meer schwimmen.
We would like to swim in the sea. We would like to swim in the sea.
Du bist sehr lustig.
You are very funny. You are very funny.
Diese Salami ist nicht billiger.
That salami isn't cheaper. That salami isn't cheaper.
Ich spreche ein wenig Englisch.
I speak a little English. I speak a little English.
Sie mag deine lila Uhr.
She likes your purple clock. She likes your purple clock.
Hast du bis 9 Uhr gewartet?
Did you wait until 9 o'clock? Did you wait until 9 o'clock?
Sein Fahrrad war teurer.
His bicycle was more expensive. His bicycle was more expensive.
Das Restaurant öffnet um 12 Uhr.
The restaurant opens at 12 o'clock. The restaurant opens at 12 o'clock.
Oma braucht mehr Mehl.
Grandma needs more flour. Grandma needs more flour.
Ist deine Freundin Kanadierin?
Is your girlfriend Canadian? Is your girlfriend Canadian?
Sie sind aus Schweden.
They are from Sweden. They are from Sweden.
Wir sind keine Schwestern.
We aren't sisters. We aren't sisters.
Mag Rob Popcorn?
Does Rob like popcorn? Does Rob like popcorn?
Der Clown spielt mit den Kindern.
The clown is playing with the children. The clown is playing with the children.
Dr. Taylor war sehr nett.
Dr. Taylor was very kind. Dr. Taylor was very kind.
Wer waren diese Studenten?
Who were those students? Who were those students?
Das Wetter ist wärmer in Kalifornien.
The weather is warmer in California. The weather is warmer in California.
Kannst du den Abwasch machen?
Can you do the dishes? Can you do the dishes?
Ich habe nicht viel Zeit.
I don't have much time. I don't have much time.
Die Robben im Zoo haben Durst.
The seals in the zoo are thirsty. The seals in the zoo are thirsty.
Mein Magen ist voll.
My stomach is full. My stomach is full.
Schau mal.
Look. Look.
Ich bin nicht früh aufgewacht.
I didn't wake up early. I didn't wake up early.
Ist die Tischdecke rot?
Is the tablecloth red? Is the tablecloth red?
Wir haben sie letztes Wochenende besucht.
We visited them last weekend. We visited them last weekend.
Sie reisen jeden Freitag nach Polen.
They travel to Poland every Friday. They travel to Poland every Friday.
Diese Früchte sind lecker.
These fruits are delicious. These fruits are delicious.
Die Sänger stehen in der Ecke.
The singers are standing in the corner. The singers are standing in the corner.
Madrid ist in Spanien.
Madrid is in Spain. Madrid is in Spain.
Sie tragen ein Halloween-Kostüm.
They are wearing a Halloween costume. They are wearing a Halloween costume.
Deine Band ist fantastisch.
Your band is fantastic. Your band is fantastic.
Sie geht jeden Morgen zum Fluss.
She walks to the river every morning. She walks to the river every morning.
Ein weißer Osterhase.
A white Easter bunny. A white Easter bunny.
Seine Schultasche ist nicht schwer.
His school bag isn't heavy. His school bag isn't heavy.
Das ist eine sehr weiche Decke.
It's a very soft blanket. It's a very soft blanket.
Du bist hübsch in deinem Bikini.
You are pretty in your bikini. You are pretty in your bikini.
Draußen hat es 0 Grad.
It's 0 degrees outside. It's 0 degrees outside.
War die Party gut?
Was the party good? Was the party good?
Es war interessant.
It was interesting. It was interesting.
Die Königin trinkt nachmittags schwarzen Tee.
The queen drinks black tea in the afternoon. The queen drinks black tea in the afternoon.
Von meinem Arbeitsplatz zum Supermarkt.
From my workplace to the supermarket. From my workplace to the supermarket.
Ich habe meine Hose nicht in den Kleiderschrank gehängt.
I didn't put my pants in the wardrobe. I didn't put my pants in the wardrobe.
Ihr Obstkuchen ist unglaublich.
Her fruitcake is amazing. Her fruitcake is amazing.
Diego geht jeden Winter snowboarden.
Diego goes snowboarding every winter. Diego goes snowboarding every winter.
Meine Hände sind schmutzig.
My hands are dirty. My hands are dirty.
Wie heißen Sie?
What's your name? What's your name?
Sie trinkt heiße Schokolade beim Kamin.
She is drinking hot chocolate by the fireplace. She is drinking hot chocolate by the fireplace.
Die Tochter meines Onkels ist meine Cousine.
My uncle's daughter is my cousin. My uncle's daughter is my cousin.
Wir fliegen im Juni nach Südamerika.
We are flying to South America in June. We are flying to South America in June.
Bevor sie ins Bett gehen.
Before they go to bed. Before they go to bed.
Dein Rucksack ist nicht leicht.
Your backpack isn't light. Your backpack isn't light.
Es ist 23 nach 11.
It's 23 past 11. It's 23 past 11.
Es gibt 52 Wochen in einem Jahr.
There are 52 weeks in a year. There are 52 weeks in a year.
Zwei plus 8 ist 10.
2 plus 8 is 10. Two plus 8 is 10.
Auf dem Esstisch.
On the dining table. On the dining table.
Paula gewann letztes Jahr eine Goldmedaille.
Paula won a gold medal last year. Paula won a gold medal last year.
Das ist ein anderes Spiel.
This is a different game. This is a different game.
Hannah sammelt rosa BHs.
Hannah collects pink bras. Hannah collects pink bras.
Wo wohnen Sie?
Where do you live? Where do you live?
Mein Sohn brachte die Tabletts aus dem Garten herein.
My son brought in the trays from the garden. My son brought in the trays from the garden.
Die Weihnachtsdekoration ist fertig.
The Christmas decoration is ready. The Christmas decoration is ready.
Erdmännchen sind süße Tiere.
Meerkats are cute animals. Meerkats are cute animals.
Diese Steckdosen sind nicht gefährlich.
These sockets aren't dangerous. These sockets aren't dangerous.
Rebecca schläft nicht gern im Auto.
Rebecca doesn't like sleeping in the car. Rebecca doesn't like sleeping in the car.
Neunzehn minus 6 ist 13.
19 minus 6 is 13. Nineteen minus 6 is 13.
Es ist 5 vor 10.
It's 5 to 10. It's 5 to 10.
Wie groß bist du?
How tall are you? How tall are you?
Ich hätte gerne 2 Gläser Traubensaft.
I would like 2 glasses of grape juice. I would like 2 glasses of grape juice.
Elke ist eine deutsche Frau.
Elke is a German woman. Elke is a German woman.
Unsere Waschmaschine ist in der Küche.
Our washing machine is in the kitchen. Our washing machine is in the kitchen.
Es tut mir leid.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Kannst du bitte die Zwiebeln schneiden?
Can you cut the onions, please? Can you cut the onions, please?
Ich würde gerne Birmingham sehen.
I would like to see Birmingham. I would like to see Birmingham.
Ich möchte eine Straßenbahnfahrkarte kaufen.
I want to buy a tram ticket. I want to buy a tram ticket.
Mein Schwiegervater liebt irischen Kaffee.
My father-in-law loves Irish coffee. My father-in-law loves Irish coffee.
Kannst du mich zum Bahnhof bringen?
Can you take me to the train station? Can you take me to the train station?
Ich esse meine Waffel mit Karamellsauce.
I eat my waffle with caramel sauce. I eat my waffle with caramel sauce.
Polnisches Butterscotch ist das Beste.
Polish butterscotch is the best. Polish butterscotch is the best.
Könnten Sie das bitte wiederholen?
Could you repeat that, please? Could you repeat that, please?
Meine Lieblingsfußballmannschaft hat am Mittwoch verloren.
My favorite soccer team lost on Wednesday. My favorite soccer team lost on Wednesday.
Camilla konnte den Bus nicht erreichen.
Camilla couldn't catch the bus. Camilla couldn't catch the bus.
Edwin kaufte ihnen ein Eis.
Edwin bought them ice cream. Edwin bought them ice cream.
Zu Carlas Geburtstag.
On Carla's birthday. On Carla's birthday.
Ich gebe ihm immer etwas.
I always give him something. I always give him something.
Im Wald gibt es einen weißen Wolf.
There is a white wolf in the forest. There is a white wolf in the forest.
Veronikas Taufpaten sind Rentner.
Veronica's godparents are pensioners. Veronica's godparents are pensioners.
Der Klempner repariert immer den Hahn.
The plumber always repairs the tap. The plumber always repairs the tap.
Lisa brauchte ein bisschen Honig.
Lisa needed a little bit of honey. Lisa needed a little bit of honey.
Ich habe ihn das nicht gefragt.
I didn't ask him that. I didn't ask him that.
Englisches Frühstück ist berühmt.
English breakfast is famous. English breakfast is famous.
Unser niederländischer Freund besucht uns am Samstag.
Our Dutch friend is visiting us on Saturday. Our Dutch friend is visiting us on Saturday.
Ich lege meine Bücher manchmal auf den Nachttisch.
I sometimes put my books on the bedside table. I sometimes put my books on the bedside table.
Sie gaben uns eine große Pizza.
They gave us a large pizza. They gave us a large pizza.
Leslie bat mich, ihn zu heiraten.
Leslie asked me to marry him. Leslie asked me to marry him.
Der Lieferbote erzählte mir einen Witz.
The delivery man told me a joke. The delivery man told me a joke.
Meine Brüder haben sich die Grippe eingefangen.
My brothers caught the flu. My brothers caught the flu.
Kann ich Ihnen helfen?
Can I help you? Can I help you?
Jesse spielt normalerweise Tennis in seiner Freizeit.
Jesse usually plays tennis in his free time. Jesse usually plays tennis in his free time.
Mein Neffe studiert an einem Manchester College.
My nephew studies at a Manchester college. My nephew studies at a Manchester college.
Er vergaß die Geschenke.
He forgot the presents. He forgot the presents.
Unser neuer Teppich ist in der Halle.
Our new carpet is in the hall. Our new carpet is in the hall.
Mein Kätzchen schläft im Sessel.
My kitten is sleeping in the armchair. My kitten is sleeping in the armchair.
Das ist die größte Spinne.
That is the biggest spider. That is the biggest spider.
Die U-Bahn hält an jeder Station.
The subway stops at every station. The subway stops at every station.
Dr. White ist ein sehr geduldiger Zahnarzt.
Dr. White is a very patient dentist. Dr. White is a very patient dentist.
Ich habe es genossen, mit den Kindern Schneeball zu spielen.
I enjoyed playing snowball with the children. I enjoyed playing snowball with the children.
Langsamer.
Slow down. Slow down.
Es ist unter Null.
It's below zero. It's below zero.
Gordon spricht besser Französisch als Chinesisch.
Gordon speaks French better than Chinese. Gordon speaks French better than Chinese.
Wo finde ich das Buffet?
Where can I find the buffet? Where can I find the buffet?
Die Garage ist der kälteste Ort in unserem Haus.
The garage is the coldest place in our house. The garage is the coldest place in our house.
Männer tragen oft Baseballmützen.
Men often wear baseball caps. Men often wear baseball caps.
Ich bin am Sonntag spät aufgewacht.
I woke up late on Sunday. I woke up late on Sunday.
Geschäftsleute sind normalerweise reich.
Businessmen are usually rich. Businessmen are usually rich.
Mein Taufpate gibt Geld an arme Leute.
My godfather gives money to poor people. My godfather gives money to poor people.
An meinen Abenden habe ich immer viel zu tun.
My evenings are busy. My evenings are busy.
In den USA ist Thanksgiving im November.
Thanksgiving is in November in the USA. Thanksgiving is in November in the USA.
Hast du gestern die E-Mail vom Chef gelesen?
Did you read the boss's email yesterday? Did you read the boss's email yesterday?
Wäscht sich Petra die Haare?
Is Petra washing her hair? Is Petra washing her hair?
Sie braucht keine neuen Kopfhörer.
She doesn't need new earphones. She doesn't need new earphones.
Der Schmerz hörte vor 2 Stunden auf.
The pain stopped 2 hours ago. The pain stopped 2 hours ago.
Was hast du ihm gesagt?
What did you tell him? What did you tell him?
Mein wärmstes Pullover.
My warmest sweatshirt. My warmest sweatshirt.
Wann sind Sie geboren?
When were you born? When were you born?
Gut gemacht.
Well done. Well done.
Du warst prima.
You were great. You were great.
Du bist ein sehr fleißiger Schüler.
You are a very hard-working student. You are a very hard-working student.